Maverick's riveting comparison case study. A tale of three titans: Intel, AMD, and ARM, the winds of change. Summary. Dive into the riveting story of the semiconductor industry as we trace the unique journeys of ARM, Intel, and AMD. Witness ARM's meteoric rise, empowered by a disruptive licensing model and energy-efficient designs, cornering over 95% of the mobile market share. Experience Intel's tale of dominance, challenge, and resilience as it navigates technological setbacks and embarks on a quest for redemption. Marvel at AMD's dramatic turnaround, attributed to its Zen architecture and astute leadership, challenging Intel's dominance and rising like a phoenix. This comparative analysis of these semiconductor giants offers an insightful lens into the dynamic world of technology, illuminating the enduring demand for innovation and adaptability. So buckle up and delve into this thrilling saga that shapes our digital lives today. A tale of three titans: Intel, AMD, and ARM, the winds of change. Scene 1. The rise and fall of Intel. Once upon a time in the land of Silicon, Intel, the supreme emperor, dominated the realm with its powerful x86 architecture. For decades, its empire was unchallenged, its chips driving the heart of the global PC market. Intel's kingdom extended from personal computers to corporate data centers, its products known for their performance. In the late 1990s, Intel's market capitalization was unmatched, towering at over $200 billion. Yet, just as empires rise, they can also fall. Over the following decades, Intel's iron grasp began to falter, its innovative flame seemed to dwindle. Intel's significant investment in process technology, which had propelled its dominance, began to show cracks around the mid-2010s. The highly anticipated 10 nanometers and 7 nanometers process nodes were repeatedly delayed, causing concern among its loyal constituents and sending ripples through its investor base. As the delays mounted, Intel's stock price stagnated and its market cap struggled to grow, creating an opening for challengers to rise. Scene 2. The rise of the Phoenix, AMD. The stage was set for the Phoenix, AMD, to rise from the ashes. For many years, AMD had lived in Intel's shadow, unable to compete on an equal footing. However, under the leadership of Dr. Lisa Su, a veteran from IBM and an MIT graduate, the winds of change began to blow. Dr. Su had a bold vision: to create a new line of CPUs that could compete with Intel's best. She saw an opportunity to embrace ARM's energy-efficient design, realizing that future computing devices would require powerful, yet efficient processors. In 2017, under her leadership, AMD introduced Ryzen, based on the innovative Zen microarchitecture. Ryzen not only rivaled Intel's offerings on performance but also offered superior value, a compelling proposition for cost-conscious consumers and businesses. The market responded positively, and by 2023, AMD's market cap had surpassed Intel's, a once unthinkable occurrence. Scene 3. The silent innovator, ARM. Meanwhile, another player was quietly changing the landscape: ARM. Unlike Intel and AMD, ARM didn't manufacture chips. Instead, it designed chip architectures, which it then licensed to other companies to build upon. This strategy allowed ARM's designs to become ubiquitous in mobile devices, with companies like Apple and Qualcomm becoming significant partners. While ARM had humble beginnings as an open-source initiative, its impact was anything but small. ARM's designs were lean and efficient, a stark contrast to Intel's powerful yet power-hungry chips. The world was changing, and energy efficiency was becoming increasingly important, a trend that played into ARM's hands. Scene 4. The tides of change. By 2023, the world had changed dramatically. The rise of mobile computing, IoT devices, and energy efficiency concerns had shifted the landscape. ARM's open, flexible, and energy-efficient designs were now seen as the future. Large tech companies like Apple had already transitioned to ARM-based chips, further cementing ARM's position in the industry. Conclusion: the battle ahead. Intel, despite its challenges, remains a formidable force, its legacy etched in silicon. However, its future success depends on its ability to innovate and adapt to changing market conditions. With new leadership in place, the company is determined to regain its lost ground. AMD, once considered an underdog, has proven itself a force to be reckoned with. Under the visionary leadership of Dr. Lisa Su, the company has turned around its fortunes. Its decision to adopt ARM's efficient designs has been a game-changer, enabling it to effectively compete against Intel. ARM, on the other hand, represents a new way of doing things. Its licensing model and energy-efficient designs have revolutionized the industry, enabling the rise of new technologies and competitors. It has proven that there are multiple paths to success in the semiconductor industry. In just 2 decades, the tech world has witnessed a seismic shift. AMD, once considered an afterthought, has soared to heights that dwarf its longtime competitor, Intel. ARM, the open-source innovator, has disrupted the industry, challenging the status quo and ushering in a new era of energy-efficient computing. Intel's trials are a stark reminder of the brutal and relentless pace of technology. Companies must innovate or risk being left behind. Its significant delays in process technology, combined with a failure to anticipate the rise of energy-efficient computing, left it vulnerable. Now, it faces an uphill battle to reclaim its throne. AMD's resurgence is a testament to the power of visionary leadership and strategic execution. Dr. Lisa Su's gamble to adopt ARM's energy-efficient designs paid off, breathing new life into the company. Her leadership serves as a valuable lesson in corporate turnarounds. ARM's success highlights the disruptive potential of new business models and technologies. Its open-source, licensing approach attracted many tech giants, enabling it to build a vast empire without ever manufacturing a chip. The battle among these 3 titans continues to shape the technology landscape. The stakes are high, with billions of dollars and the future of computing hanging in the balance. The semiconductor industry is a thrilling saga of innovation, disruption, and resilience, a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress. In this grand drama, one thing is certain: the future of the Silicon Kingdom will be anything but boring. ARM, the architect of a revolution in the semiconductor world. In the high-tech realm of the semiconductor industry, there emerges a tale of disruption and innovation, a saga filled with twists and turns. It's the journey of a silent innovator, ARM, an entity that didn't follow the rules but rewrote them instead. Established in 1985, Advanced Risk Machines, or ARM, was conceived as a joint venture between Acorn Computers, Apple Inc., and VLSI Technology. Rather than diving into the treacherous waters of chip manufacturing, ARM charted a unique course. It focused on crafting energy-efficient chip architectures and licensing these designs to interested parties. This strategy, atypical in the industry, laid the foundation for an extraordinary trajectory. Fast forward to 2023, ARM's unconventional blueprint had birthed over 180 billion chips. From smartphones and tablets to drones and IoT devices, ARM's designs breathed life into an astonishing array of technology. Dominating the mobile sphere, ARM's architecture drove over 95% of all smartphones by 2022, with its partners churning out an astounding 20 billion ARM-based chips in that year alone. Behind the scenes, ARM's model was fostering a vast and diverse ecosystem of tech titans and startups. Partners such as Apple, Qualcomm, and Samsung were leveraging ARM's architecture for their own ends, causing ARM's influence to ripple across the industry. This network-driven growth model propelled ARM's revenue to a hefty $1.98 billion in 2020, a testament to the power of its design licensing model. Around the mid-2010s, ARM cast its gaze beyond the mobile device market. With a vision to diversify its reach, it ventured into the territory of server and desktop markets, the strongholds of Intel and AMD. By 2020, the impact of this strategic move was becoming evident. ARM server chips accounted for about 20% of the overall server market, a staggering leap from virtually zero just a decade prior. One key event amplified this transition. In 2020, Apple, a longtime partner, made a groundbreaking decision to transition its Mac computers from Intel's chips to its custom-designed M1 chips, built on ARM's architecture. The M1 outperformed Intel's chips on several benchmarks, offering superior energy efficiency and processing power. This move further validated ARM's design principles and placed energy efficiency at the forefront of computing. The industry took note. In 2020, NVIDIA, the leader in the GPU market, announced its intention to acquire ARM for a whopping $40 billion. This move spotlighted ARM's escalating value in the rapidly evolving landscape of the computing world. Fast forwarding to 2023, ARM's journey reflected a transformation of epic proportions. From its humble beginnings as an open-source initiative, it had emerged as a powerful influencer in the semiconductor industry. ARM's influence permeated the mobile device market with a market share exceeding 95%, and it was steadily encroaching into the realms of server and desktop computing. ARM's saga is an eloquent testament to the potency of strategic innovation and a disruptive vision. The firm didn't just adjust to the industry norms, it redesigned the playing field. Through its unique licensing model and a relentless pursuit of energy-efficient designs, it had not only revolutionized the semiconductor industry but also defined a new roadmap for future technology development. In the grand theater of semiconductors, ARM embodied an unorthodox protagonist, one that made the rules rather than following them. Without manufacturing a single chip, ARM managed to steer a transformation in the world of computing. It stands today as an architect of a revolution, a silent innovator whose impact resonates far and wide across the landscape of technology. AMD, the resurgence of a titan. The tale of advanced micro-devices, AMD, is as captivating as a tale can be in the grand narrative of the semiconductor industry. It's a story of dogged determination, of strategic ingenuity, and above all, the power of resilience against steep odds. AMD was born in 1969, a tumultuous year that witnessed mankind's giant leap to the moon. However, AMD's journey to the stars began much later. For decades, it played a supporting role to Intel in the x86 microprocessor theater. By 2015, its market value had plummeted to a low of $2 billion. It was the underdog, cast in the shadow of an industry behemoth. Enter Dr. Lisa Su. In 2014, this veteran from IBM, holding an illustrious doctoral degree from MIT, took the helm at AMD as the CEO. This was the moment when AMD's fortunes began to shift, and the underdog began to bare its teeth. Su steered the company toward high-performance computing, focusing on product innovation rather than price wars. One of her strategic masterstrokes was the development and deployment of the Zen architecture, which began reshaping the semiconductor landscape in 2017. The launch of Zen-based CPUs like Ryzen and EPYC challenged Intel's dominance, signaling a changing tide in the industry. As the Zen architecture began to blossom, AMD's financial health started reflecting its technological stride. The company's revenue jumped from $5.33 billion in 2017 to $9.76 billion in 2020, marking a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 20%. In 2019 alone, AMD experienced a massive 50% surge in its stock price. This turnaround was a clear reflection of Dr. Su's visionary leadership and her successful strategy. But AMD's phoenix-like resurgence didn't stop there. In 2019 and 2020, the company rolled out the Zen 2 and Zen 3 architectures, respectively. These offerings, with their superior performance per watt, outpaced Intel's competing processors in several applications, turning the tables on the semiconductor giant. By 2020, AMD had claimed approximately 20% of the desktop CPU market. On the server front, AMD's EPYC processors were carving a niche in the historically Intel-dominant space, eroding Intel's hegemony. The market was quick to reward AMD's formidable performance. By 2023, AMD's market capitalization had reached an astonishing peak, almost twice the size of Intel's. This achievement was a symbolic moment in AMD's journey, signaling the market's firm belief in the company's transformative potential. But AMD's story extends beyond market figures and revenue numbers. The company had shifted the industry's perception under Dr. Su's leadership. AMD was no longer the cheaper alternative, but a formidable contender on the cutting-edge technology frontier. When Apple, known for its meticulous selection, opted to design its chips for Macs, it was AMD's Radeon graphics they trusted, not Intel's. Dr. Su's audacious leadership, combined with her strategic foresight, facilitated AMD's spectacular turnaround. Under her guidance, AMD showed the world that with audacious leadership, a sharp focus on innovation, and the courage to make bold bets, even the mightiest of giants can be challenged. AMD's journey is an epic tale of resilience and reinvention, a testament to the transformative power of innovative thinking. It's a narrative of a phoenix, rising gloriously from the ashes, refusing to yield to adversity. The AMD story is an enduring beacon for other tech companies, reminding us all that it's not the size of the company in the fight, but the size of the fight in the company that truly matters. References: 1. Intel Corporation, 1968–1997, by Robert A. Burgelman, Webb McKinney, and Philip E. Meza. This case study, also developed by Harvard Business School, provides a detailed review of Intel's growth and dominance in the microprocessor market up until 1997. 2. Advanced Micro Devices, Competing in the Shadow of a Giant, by Ramon Casadesus-Masanell and Jordan Mitchell. This case study, featured in Harvard Business Review, provides a comprehensive view of AMD's strategic moves in its competition with Intel. 3. ARM Holdings plc, by David J. Collis and Sophus Reinhardt. This case study details ARM's innovative business model and how it has managed to establish a dominant position in the industry without owning a fabrication facility. Top 5 questions for further analysis. 1. What is our core competitive advantage? This question aims to identify what differentiates the company from its competitors. It could be anything from a unique product feature, superior customer service, cost leadership, or even corporate culture. 2. What are the biggest opportunities in our industry and how can we capitalize on them? This question encourages leaders to look for trends or shifts in the industry that could be turned into profitable opportunities. 3. How could potential threats or challenges disrupt our business, and what is our contingency plan? Understanding potential risks and creating contingency plans is crucial for business continuity and resilience. 4. Are we investing enough in innovation and research and development, R&D? In a fast-paced, technology-driven world, continual innovation is critical to maintaining competitiveness. 5. Do we have the right talent and skills in our organization to achieve our strategic goals? Talent management is an essential aspect of any business strategy. It's crucial to ensure you have the right people with the right skills in the right roles. That concludes version 1.0, our teaser. If you've enjoyed this and would like to delve into the complete business case study, version 2.0, we invite you to subscribe to our @mba.casestudy channel at either https://courseware.mba or https://casestudy.mba. Once there, you'll be able to access and read the full version 2.0 case study. Every day, Maverick will publish several videos containing the comprehensive version 2.0 of the MBA case study channel. Your support means a lot to us.